This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic.
Thumbs up. Dark skin tone tuned in victory hands. Dark skin tone.
Detroit Lions. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A man who played collegiately over in East Lansing, here's Ken Walker. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
18 Cardinal.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Room here to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
19 Tiger. Go.
Walker now on first and 10. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
60 Eagles.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That one caught. It's Horton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Here we go. Start. Hot. Happy Lion. Unlock Lion. Unlock Lion. Ready.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You told me before it's tough to identify how to block a 3-4 defense. There wasn't a whole lot of blocking there.
And one other thing an offensive line coach told me, if you want to run wide against a 3-4, which is difficult to do because of the speed of the outside linebackers, it's often difficult for your offensive linemen to hit targets in space and create lanes for your guys to run through.
And his throw here's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good.
The kick is good.
Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoff and getting points on the board right away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second and 7. To throw is gone. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now it's gone. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, On offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Gall. And he'll go down. Right down at the 20-yard line. Derek Hall. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. That's complete right around the end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameer Gibbs from 19 yards away. And the Lions have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker try on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Check. Seven Pirates. Trap 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Dragon 60. 18. Panther 11. Cup 19.
Now back to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season, this defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. To this point, they delivered.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Ready, set.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
Michael Dixon.
On 4th down, ready to punt Michael Dixon. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's gone. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
17. Cut. Like 20.
Goff now looking to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Go, 12, go. Like 20.
Gibbs going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And another negative play there as they stop him again. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He'll try and do this himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal is to keep them out of the end zone and not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big
Stop.
A good pick up there on 1st as the screen pass gets made. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. He'll look to throw. To the sideline. Oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down.
That's good.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
60 bites, 60 bites. Preach.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Walker. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, 83 yards. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Seahawks 10. Jason Myers kicking off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Here's Goff. Short throw caught by Pitts. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now 3rd down and 7. Goff. This ball down the field for Pitts. That's caught inside the 20. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my Facebook.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll get this one to Cobb complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good look at the end of that one. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw here. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Set 60, set. Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. We'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he's got this down to the 35.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Derek Hall in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for Detroit. And even 60 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Now you want. Like 20. Super.
Out of the gun, they'll get it. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Right side to Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Lions 28, Seahawks 10. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
18, tied in. Back to 60.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll give him a gate that time. And it'll be second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Tonight. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Back to throw. Goff. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Gone. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Yeah, it certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is second and 10. Out of the gun. Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Black 20.
Goff now looks to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25.
31. Seahawks 10. Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Hurt. Go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's caught at the 25. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
45 yards.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hawk 70.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's over the middle. Puts it on the court, but it's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be corralled well outfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I'll tell you one part of the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
20. Whirling.
Here's Goff.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. And this is good for a first down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Go, 180. Maverick wall.
Here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Derek Horn, make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
To throw is gone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Lions 42, Seahawks 10. William Fitzgerald set to
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. It's caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down.
Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down. First and 10 at the
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
Go street. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Left street. Street. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
19 light. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be second down.
yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
That's good for us Seahawks. First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Cowboy 80.
First down, Seahawks.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Tiger. 19.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will cut this lead down to 25. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.